Hi crochet friends, Lisa with greenhookstudio here with a quick amigurumi tutorial for you. It's a new year, I have a reorganized studio, and I'm excited to start showing myself, not just my hands, on video for you. Today I'm going to show you how to make a little bow to add a little bit of flair to your amigurumi. Whether it's an animal or a doll, this quick little bow will help you add that little piece that you need. You can use a larger hook and larger yarn for larger amigurumi. You can use a smaller hook and worsted weight yarn to match your worsted weight amigurumi. So let's grab some supplies and get started. You will just need the yarn of your choice for the size of bow that you want to make. For an amigurumi made with a worsted weight yarn that's small, I would use just the same worsted weight type of yarn that you used for your amigurumi. For a bigger, chunkier one, you may want to use a chunkier yarn with a coordinating size of hook. I'm going to use, for the demonstration, worsted weight yarn with my size 3.5, basically a D hook that I like to use with the worsted weight for amigurumi. Then I just need scissors and a yarn needle. Move those out of the way. So to make this bow, it's really just a chain, a row of half double crochet, and then singles around the outside. So let's get started. Take your yarn, make your little slip knot, and we are going to chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we're going to half double crochet back across this row. We're going to go in the third chain from the hook, so that is going to make 7 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come on, don't get stuck now, and 7. Now I'm going to chain 1, turn, and go back across the row, this time single crochets. We are going to do 6 single crochets before our next step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, in the 7th half double, we're going to put 2 single crochets. 1 and 2 in that same space. And now we're going to go around the outside. We're going to put 2 single crochets in this half double at the end here. So 1, 2, that gets us around the corner. And now we are going to single crochet across this until we get to the end. So we're going to do 6 more single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now here at the end, we're going to do 2 in this one again, this end one, just like we did on the other side. We're going to do 2 single crochets in the last spot. and then we are going to do 2 single crochets in the side of this half double. 1 and 2. Now we're going to fasten off, joining with this first single crochet. Just going to do a slip. And then we want to leave a pretty long tail, because we are not only going to use this tail to sew the bow to the animal or the doll, but we also need enough to wrap around it, which I will demonstrate in a moment. All right, so we're done with the yarn. Pull that through. All right, so it should look like this. I'm done with my crochet hook. Now I am going to just go ahead and weave in this end from our beginning chain. Just weave it on in as you would any end in crochet. And give that a little trim. And now, see if I can get lucky threading my needle again, first time. All right, Garen is cooperating again today. All right, now I'm going to weave this in just so that it goes till about the middle of the bow. It looks about centered. So I will pull that through so it comes out about centered. And I'm going to use this to wrap very tightly. You can adjust this as you go. Several times around the middle. And once it's wrapped how you like it, enough times that it looks nice to you, holding that down so it doesn't come undone, flip it over of where your back is and just weave this through to kind of lock it in a little bit. And there is your finished bow. Now you can use this piece to sew it in place on your animal, just like our sweet little bunny or the doll. We have this on top of her ponytail. So to sew it on, it only takes a few stitches. Decide where you want it placed. And sew it through. I like to use the wrap to make everything's all secured. And we'll do that a few times, going through the animal's head or ear, and then back through the bow. You can also go through a little further out if you want to stitch the end of the bow down so that it stays in place. You can stitch through the bottom of it like that, and back down. And we can stitch the other one back into place over here. And back down in. And we'll tie a little knot back in here. Come on. And then hide my end. And my elephant has a little bow. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you will like and subscribe so that I can continue to bring you more tips, tricks, and tutorials, as well as full patterns in the future. Please tag me at greenhookstudio on Facebook and Instagram so I can see all your finished projects. And if you have any ideas for things you'd like to see from me in the future, please leave a comment below. Thanks.